Okay, Julie, are you all ready to learn how to make a pizza the right way?
Making it great. Yes, I'm ready. Are we going to cook pizzas now?
Well, there's a lot more to it than just cooking. In fact, that's probably the easiest part. But let's start this process at the beginning. First of all, are your hands washed?
Sure are.
Good, mine too. All right, let's say an order for a pizza comes in. You'll read it and you'll get started on the pizza making process right away. You have to act fast. Just think, the sooner you get that pizza in the oven, the sooner our customers will be biting into it and tasting how delicious it is.
And they'll have me to thank.
That's right. Because we're not just making pizza, we're creating an experience for our customers. Think of it as making pizza that makes customers happy.
I like that.
Our customers expect the same high-quality product and service every time they come to a Pizza Hut. And that's true whether it's a busy Friday evening or a quiet Tuesday afternoon. Our job is to make sure they're never disappointed.
I won't let them down.
Okay, let's say the first order we get is for a medium pan pizza with pepperoni and green pepper. This is it's where we keep the proof dough until we're ready to use it. So we take out a medium pan prepared by our dough master and we check it for quality. Now this one looks good. See, if the dough weren't right, if it was stuck to the separator, or it was too flat, or it had air bubbles in it, then the finished pizza wouldn't be right, and our customers wouldn't get the best possible product.
Which they deserve every time they visit Pizza Hut.
Right. So, if the dough isn't exactly right, we throw it out and we get another one that is. Now, pan pizza is easy to top. First, we start with the sauce, and you get the right amount from the spec chart. We go to this chart that says bottom, sauce, and cheese. And we go down to where it says sauce, and we see that a small gets 1 level spoon, a medium gets 2 spoons, and a large gets 3 spoons. So, what do?
2 spoons?
Right. Now, we keep our sauce right here with our other refrigerated items. We keep this lid closed, except for when we're making a pizza. First, spread the sauce to within 1/4 to 1/2 inch of the edge. Now for a medium pan pizza, 2 spoons equals 5 ounces. Be sure not to pour the sauce onto the center of the dough, and don't press down with the spoon because that could cause the pizza to be undercooked.
It seems easy enough.
It is. Just be sure to do it exactly this way every time. Any variance wouldn't be making it great. Now, on our pizzas we use 2 layers of cheese. The bottom cheese.
And the top cheese, right?
Right. Since we measure the cheese, we'll just calibrate the scale with this bowl on it. Just put a clean bowl on the scale, zero it out, and then you're ready to go. That way we can leave the bowl on the scale and only measure what's in it.
That makes sense.
Now, we'll put some cheese in the bowl and we'll measure it out to the proper weight according to the spec chart.
Let's see. Bottom cheese, medium pizza.
Good. Now we'll measure out the exact amount and then place the cheese on top of the sauce. Again, starting at the outside and working toward the center.
That doesn't look too hard.
It's not. Just remember to spread the cheese evenly and try not to go beyond the sauce, because that would burn and look bad.
We wouldn't want that.
Now, this order is for a medium pan pizza with pepperoni and green pepper. So what do we put on first?
I don't know. Oh, I look on the spec chart, right?
Right.
Let's see. Medium pizza, pepperoni. 2 columns, single and multiple. Which do I look under?
Well, the single column is for single topping pizzas like a medium pepperoni pizza. And the multiple column is for pizzas with multiple ingredients, like the one we're making.
Okay, let's see. Here it is. I'll let you do this part. What does that mean?
Here, I'll show you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There. Notice how I started at the outside and worked my way towards the center, placing the pepperoni evenly.
Got it. Green peppers next?
Yes? Did you look at the spec chart?
Uh-huh. Do I measure into here?
Yes.
Now what?
Good. Now, place the green pepper on the pizza, starting at the outside and working your way towards the center. Just like I did with the sauce and the cheese and the pepperoni. That's good. Place them as evenly as you can. That's good. We're always careful to avoid center loading the topping because it could cause the pizza to be undercooked in the middle.
I wouldn't want that if it was my pizza. What's next?
Well, there are two more ingredients. The top cheese and the world-famous fairy dust.
Whoa, fairy dust.
That's right, Pizza Hut fairy dust. It's just a little magic ingredient that we have for making it great.
Okay.
You'll see. All right, for the top cheese, how much do we need?
Well, let's see. Here it is. Can I do it?
Sure.
Okay. I spread the cheese over the top of everything else, but not on the edge of the pizza.
Right.
How's that?
That's good. Now we'll just make sure it's perfect. And now it's time for the fairy dust. This amazing substance is fairy dust. And it magically transforms our ingredients into the perfect Pizza Hut pizza.
Come on.
Okay. Actually, it's a careful blend of cheese and spice. But it really does give our pizzas that extra delicious touch. And we're very careful about the number of shakes we use. You can check the spec chart for the right amount.
You really do call it fairy dust.
That's right. And now, you see what a delicious and perfect Pizza Hut pan pizza looks like before it goes into the oven. Now, we just put it here on the conveyor. Notice how the pizza starts completely outside of the oven. It'll be done in just a few minutes. These ovens are calibrated to perfectly cook a pizza as it travels through the oven. Now, while we're waiting for that to cook, why don't we talk about some of the other products you'll be making?
Great.
First of all, there's thin and crispy pizza. Thin and crispy pizza is the original Pizza Hut pizza. Of course, it's been fine-tuned over the years, all part of making it great. Now, as far as making the pizza goes, the main difference between thin and crispy pizza and pan pizza is the dough preparation. Pan pizza dough is portioned in pans and kept under refrigeration, but thin and crispy pizza crusts are made to order. Now, pan pizza proofs individually in the pans, but thin and crispy pizza dough rises in this container. Whenever you get an order for thin and crispy pizza, you have to prepare the crust. The only exception is during rush times, we might prep a few thin and crispy pizza shells in advance so that we can get them in the oven quickly.
Because our customers count on us to make it fast.
Right, and I'll show you how. Now, do you remember the safety procedures you learned about the dough roller?
I sure do.
Good, because we're going to be putting them into practice right now. First of all, you have to check the calibration of the dough roller to make sure that it delivers the proper dough weight. So you estimate about 3 ounces more than the finished dough. It's right here on the dough weight chart. So you pull out a chunk that you estimate is 3 ounces more than the weight on the spec chart. You'll get used to making these estimates, but for now we'll weigh the dough out. You form the dough into a flat circular patty by turning the dough around in your hands and folding the outside edge under. Then you flatten the patty to about 1 inch high by pressing down on top of it. Then you drop it into the top chute on the dough roller. Keep your fingers away from the chute and catch it as it comes out. Then you turn it sideways and put it into the lower roller. Make sure that it goes into there evenly.
Got it.
All right, as it comes out, you catch it on the back of your hands, being careful not to pull it or stretch it. That would cause thin spots or tearing, and we'd have to start all over. Then you place the dough evenly in the pan and press it into place, making sure that there are no air bubbles. Next, you trim off the excess dough with the dough trimmer. We keep the scraps separate from the rest of the dough so it can rejuvenate. We can use the excess dough to make more pizzas after it's been in the separate bucket for 2 hours. Now we'd weigh the first shell to make sure the dough roller was set right. You see, if it was set too thick or too thin, the weight would be off. And that's why we make a test shell. We can adjust the dough roller so that the next one is right on target. Okay. Pre-pan thin and crispy pizza dough should look just like this. It should reach all the way to the edge, no air bubbles, no holes, and no cracks. If it doesn't look just right, we have to throw it away and start over.
Check.
But this one looks just right. You ready to give it a try?
Sure.
Now, if we were pre-rolling thin and crispy pizza crusts for a rush, that's a busy time, like dinner, then we would put a separator in between each one and we would mark the separator with the time that we did it. Pre-rolled thin and crispy pizza crusts are only good for 30 minutes because after that they start to dry out. So we throw away any pre-panned dough that we don't use right away.
We'd really throw it away?
You bet, if it's over 30 minutes old. Also, we use the first ones we made before the last ones. We call this our first in, first out procedure. That way the customers never get anything less than the best. But say we were going to use this dough right away, then we would perforate it.
Perforate it?
Right, with this perforator. We only perforate the bottom of the dough, not the sides. So you make one firm pass over the surface of the dough, and then one right up the middle. That prevents bubbles, and then you're done.
And how do we do toppings for thin and crispy pizza?
Exactly the same way you did for a pan pizza. There's no difference in toppings for a pan pizza and a thin and crispy pizza, except that you go right to the edge with your sauce and cheese and toppings. We don't leave a half-inch border.
Like we did when we topped the pan pizza.
Right. Which, by the way, is out of the oven. Come on, I'll show you how to take it out and serve it. We always use a pan gripper, and we always wait till the pizza is completely out of the oven before we remove it. You see, we wouldn't want the pizza to be undercooked. Anyway, when any pizza is completely out of the oven to the last inch, we check it for quality. It has to look great or it doesn't go to the customers.
This one looks great to me.
It does. It's completely cooked. All pan pizzas should be golden brown and the cheese should be thoroughly melted. See? Just like on the cooking chart. If it doesn't look great, we start over. All our pizzas stage or set for 30 seconds before cutting. We'll use this cutting board and this rocker knife. Be sure to hold it like this and cut all the way through the crust. This is a medium pizza, so it gets cut into 8 slices. A small gets cut into 6 and a large gets cut into 12. Now, if it's a carry-out, you have to use one of those boxes. Make sure to use a box support and an insert. If the pizza is going to be served here, you'll put it back in the pan and place the pan and a spatula on a cork pad in the pickup area. The server will do the rest.
No, the customer will do the rest when they bite into my delicious pizza.
Hello, good evening, welcome. Thursday, 10 o'clock, my name is Casey. This is Night Champion Vintage. This is week number 9. Yeah, playing retro games, playing them off the original cartridges, because that's just what we do. I hope you've had a good week, whatever the week that you have wanted to have. I hope that's the one you got. Do a couple things here on this end. As we have established, I am in Tennessee. And so right now, just after 10 o'clock, 10:01, we're pretty much just sitting here waiting to get our butts kicked with the weather. Pretty much our plan for the next couple days is just to be snowed in. And I know we're not the only ones in that boat. So, yeah, just kind of waiting for it to get good and cold outside. I watched The Thing a couple nights ago just to kind of get ready. So I feel like we're going to be all right, you know? So tonight, I mentioned that first. Let's do this. You see on the screen there, got the Blue Sky. Do find and follow. Blue Sky is so much fun. Got more folks jumping in there all the time. So really enjoying that. The show from last week, I noticed this, and again, we're still very new here. So we talk about numbers. We're talking about tiny little ones, which is fine because the important thing is we're hanging out and playing games. But I noticed something today that has not happened since we've been doing this. today, like this evening, like before we went live, we were still getting views on last week's show. So that's really cool. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate that. Whether you're viewing here or doing the on demand over on YouTube, which they're all available right now. They usually go up on Sunday, Monday. So all those are there. But whether you're watching here or there, interacting with Blue Sky, whatever it is, thank you very much for doing that. Do appreciate it. Again, this is kind of a new thing and very much a labor of love. So thank you. So last week, we were hanging out and we were playing some Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles on the Game Boy. And we were talking about how I mentioned how bad I wanted the game and I didn't have a copy of it. And my son and I went game shopping right after Christmas, and that was one of the games that I found. If you remember, I got that one. I got the Star Trek The Next Generation game for the Game Boy. And then for the Super Nintendo, I found a game, and it's actually really appropriate that... I'm going to say it was appropriate. The Pizza Hut, the training video that we played right before we went live this evening, because this game is actually one that the Pizza Hut, where I grew up, it's fun to think about now, but, restaurants pretty much, well, most of them, a lot of them, had arcade games back in the day. Pizza Hut especially, they were really good about having games. Towards the end of their run of having games here, they had Narc, which I absolutely loved. The game that I remember they had the most of, that I used to play the most of, and let's just go ahead and do this. No, let's do this. Hi. And let's go ahead and fire this up here. It's a little game called Final Fight. That's what we're doing tonight here on Night Champion Vintage. A fact which the newly elected mayor and former Street Fighter... Hang on here, I feel like I'm getting some... There we go. They took immediate action to bring this new mayor under their control. Sometime in the 1990s. Mike Haggar. Love me some Mike Haggar. This dude's awesome. What's happened to Jessica? Who is this? Oh. So that's Mike's daughter, Jessica. She's been kidnapped. Mike Haggar, and I'm going with Haggar. I think it's generally accepted. It's Haggar. I'm going to screw up and say Hager a few times. Yeah, Jessica was kidnapped. The Mad Gears must pay. And I'm going to tell you, the Mad Gears, they're about to pay, and pay handily. Final Fight. Another gem from the fine people at Capcom. This game takes place in the same timeline, in the same universe as the... I didn't do that. It takes place in the same universe, same timeline as the Street Fighter movies. Games, not movies. Although, Mike Haggar, and I'm totally ignoring Cody, and I'm definitely ignoring Guy. Mike Haggar was in an episode of the Street Fighter cartoon, appropriately named Final Fight. Most of the characters from all the Final Fight games have been in Street Fighter games at this point, except for, I know this was still true like a couple of years ago, Mike Haggar, ironically enough, because he's like the star of the Final Fight games, has never been in Street Fighter. He's been in these, he's been in Saturday Night Slam Masters, a few other Capcom games, but he's never actually been playable in a Street Fighter game, which is weird. It's just weird. So again, expect me to screw up and say Hager. Yeah. Alright. There he is. Was that 6'8", 297? He, according to the story, according to the lore, former professional wrestler, turned mayor of Metro City. I'm also trying to work on the audio a little more this week, because I feel like we're not really hearing the game, but I don't want to, like, drown everybody out. All right, I hear you, game. I hear you. All right, let's go. So Mike Haggar, former pro wrestler turned mayor of Metro City. Bam. And hell with a lead pipe. So Simons, get up. Get up. I was being sarcastic. You should not have gotten up, because when you got up, I hit you with a pipe. That, my friends, is a German suplex. I believe that would be a high angle. Along the same vein, popularized by Dr. Death Steve Williams. Not popularized by. He threw a mean one, though. Mike Haggar, Mayor of Metro City, out here piping fools. What? Nope. Say what we're not going to do. Did I grab it? I did not grab it. In case you are just joining us, this is Night Champion Vintage. It's Thursday. It's 10 o'clock. We play retro video games, playing them from the original cartridges. This Final Fight cartridge is it is plugged into a Superboy Black Gold from the fine people at Hyperkin, and a bunch of other doodads and daisy-chained thises and cobbled together that's. I got a pile driver in here somewhere, and a... Ooh. Yeah. Yeah. A lot of people don't know this, but the voice of Mike Haggar actually done by Rob Zombie. Yeah. 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 I'm going to be doing that a lot. Like it's going to be a problem. Yeah. Slam in the back of my final fight. Yeah. I keep jumping, but then doing nothing. So then, should I grab them and then just... Okay, you know what? Doesn't matter. Oh! Sit out. I didn't see how we landed. You know, I need to quit trying to do, like, wrestling commentary on this and actually play the game because, that was pretty. Got a good bridge on that. Got a really good bridge. Need this real bad. See, he's rangy. He's got those long arms, Mike Haggar. So it makes him an effective street fighter. And a hell of a mayor. Yeah. It's gonna be a problem. Yeah. Don't come over giggling at people now. Thrasher. Thrasher. And I know you're just waiting to go sit on that. Yeah. Oh. Oh. You gonna sit here while Scrawny Pete and Jeff the Nobody come over here and I'm gonna try to scrap with Mike Haggar? Haggar? See? Tell you what, Thrasher. You're a hell of a magazine, but when somebody names a set of action slacks after you, then I'll be impressed. It's Haggar. Oh. Really trying to get set on fire. And I just knocked something off of something. I think I just knocked an iPad on the floor. Oh. There you go. There's nothing made of glass, no puddles of fluids. So, there you go. It's Mike Haggar, it's Mike Haggar, that's what I hear in the sun dark night. It's Mike Haggar, now we have a sword. And I mean, and I'm not judging, because I mean, I know everywhere has its own unique challenges. But I think you could probably worry less about cleaning up Metro City if you didn't just have random samurai swords in the subway. And again, I get it, man. You know, we're all just trying to keep our swords in whatever subway we can find. Best way we know how. Billy got stabbed. I stabbed Billy. Yeah. Don't like that. I do not like that. Okay. Oh no. So these Andre the Giant guys, I'm sorry, Andore? Is it Andore? Oh, this Andore Jr. It's best just to stick and move with those guys, because, I mean, you see them. There you go. The rangy arms. They're rangy. They're rangy. Oh. A headbutt? Perhaps a bite of some type? I'm not all about that. We just dumping people on heads now. That's how we're going to clean up Metro City, and that's how we're going to clean up Metro City. You know, Mike Haggar's got to get his baby girl Jessica back, and he did not come this far just to come this far. Did I just suplex myself into Andor A? Don't like that. But it'd be really nice if he dropped that knife, and it would just be even nicer if I could actually get to it when he does. That's it. I think that's game. Yeah. Now, I seem to remember this game has a very liberal continue policy. I think that's right. Sorry, Cody. Sorry, man. But I could be confusing it with something else. I don't know. Oh, I could be thinking of Rival Turf, because I played a lot of Rival Turf this week. I actually did not play any Final Fight at all to get ready for tonight, because last week I got really hung up on the Ninja Turtles. And then I set up the emulators I've got on my laptop. And so I did a lot of Rival Turf. I love beat 'em ups. I do. So I did some Rival Turf. What else did I do? Oh, I did. If you were here on the first couple episodes, you weren't. My issues with my copy of Golgo 13 were well documented. So when I got the emulator up and running, played some Golgo 13. That was fun. Forget why I brought any of this up. I think with the knives, if you like hit them from up close, you keep it, but if you use it from far away, you throw it. I think that's right. So anyway, normally, even if it's, you know, something I'm fairly used to or whatever, I'll still, you know, the night before or right before we go live or whatever, I'll play a little bit just to kind of, you know, whatever it is I'm trying to say. And I did not do that tonight. So I have just kind of jumped in here with nothing but my love of the game to protect me. And that's what we're all about here, Night Champion Vintage, the love of the game. It's not the money. It's never the Could be. It's man, oh man. Say back to Blue Sky for a second. The whole retro game thing on Blue Sky just seems a lot healthier. Yeah, it's a fun place to learn about, read about, post about games. So I think I was going somewhere else when I started that, but I got distracted cleaning up Metro City because I am Mayor Mike Haggar. Threw that at nobody. So, I'm doing this in my den. And I always have the TV going kind of in the background over here. So, what's great is, as I'm getting the final fight on, watching the Warriors. And right when I came over here to start playing on the Pizza Hut video, if you weren't here at the beginning, this sounds crazy. It was right when the Warriors had kind of just started, and so Cyrus was doing the "Can you dig it" speech. Right when I'm getting started. Yeah, that'll fire you up. Great movie. I feel like just as a people, we don't talk nearly enough about Walter Hill. Okay, shut up, Casey. Mighty good beat 'em up, boys. Yeah. There you go. What is this dude? Is this anything? Hang on. That wasn't. That was just me getting punched in the face. Press them both at the same time. I don't remember. Oh. No, 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 no. Can't do that. I'm the mayor. Here to clean up the city. Dude. Not a fan. Come on, Mike Haggar. Come on. Mickey Spillane's Mike Haggar. I'm not proud of that. Not proud. I can't remember what I'm... Also, there are two buttons, really. Okay, so not unlimited continues. That was Rival Turf. I have 2 credits left. Now 1. It's cool, though. I love this game. This is so much fun. Night Champion Vintage. My name is Casey. Thursdays at 10 Central, we hang out, spend a couple hours playing games. Sometimes I'll start talking about the Warriors and Walter Hill movies. So help me, I will press pause right now, and we will just do a Walter Hill watch-along podcast stream right now. See, I'm not trying to get technique points and look cool while I'm doing this. I'm trying to hack away at street toughs in Metro City. Take that, street tough. Honestly, I wish I had my sword now, because I'm about to get stomped out by not Andre the Giant Jr. Throw a guy at a guy, maybe? I mean, I'll drop you on your head. I ain't worried about it. Oh, wait a minute. Slash? Wait, you're not Slash. It's okay, you're not alive anymore either. Run up on me, Andre. I had it. With your foolishness and your attitude. And I'm gonna say it. Your big stupid face. I threw that knife at nothing. It's gonna happen a lot, I think. Okay. These guys are literally just hanging out like, you know, playing dominoes or shooting craps or something. Whatever, like, the early 90s, you know, bad guy of the subway train is. I just walked up and started beating on him. It's okay. Hey, Billy, remember when I said I'd kill you last? I lied. Come on, Elgato. Don't like that. I might want to, you know, take a minute with those knives. Just kind of, you know, don't just flip it towards the first direction that you can flip to. I am cornered. I should have stuck with it. Oh, no, no, wait. Thank you. I didn't even look to see if I needed it. I just remembered it was there, and if I wasn't careful, I was going to lose it. I heard somebody was still lurking over there. Oh crap, how do you do this? I think you have to come in low. I really don't know if I remember how to do this. Not like that. Not in that way. I can't... Do you have to disarm him to do damage? Is that it? I don't know. Well, that's it. Alright, Mike. Cody, it's not gonna be your night, man. No. I keep just enough of a runny nose this time of year, especially when it's negative 8 million degrees outside, so if I get a little sniffly throughout the evening, do forgive me. And sitting here just waiting for the old snowstorm to come our way. But you know, I'm not gonna worry about it because look, we're inside. We're hanging out. I know where all my peeps are. I know they're all inside and accounted for. We're just hanging out and playing games. So I'm really not gonna be too upset about bad weather for a day or two. You know, there's no sense in it. I think I started to do the German suplex, and then just kind of said, nope, eat wrist. I'd love to not bounce around. Oh! I just want to stab this dude one time, and I think I may have just done it and missed it, because I was still flickery. Alright, we're gonna run at you then. Mm-hmm. Alright. That's exciting. It's exciting stuff. Mm-hmm. The timing, this is going to sound really stupid, the timing on this game is so important. Such a narrow room for error, I feel like. Also, I'm just not great at it, too, so there's that. Are we trying to be great? No, we're trying to entertain ourselves here on a Thursday. Again, all the episodes that we've done, there are 8 episodes before this. It amazes me. They are all on our YouTube channel, which you can find. There's a link somewhere around here. I'm going to get caught up. This is sort of, this is the 3rd week. They've had, like, lights and stuff going on, so this is kind of the Mark II. I don't know. We bought some lights for Christmas, that's about it. Hey, stab that guy. I'm just gonna sit here and keep swinging. Don't care how it looks. Okay, well, I should have cared a little, maybe. Yay! I stabbed! What a thing to celebrate. Yeah. Because Haggar 316 says I just broke your neck. What? That was deep. That's a deep pull even for me. All right, we are pulling into a train station of some type. Mm-hmm. Now, we've carved up, starched up, whatever. I didn't actually see what it was that we ate, but hopefully it gives us all the complex carbohydrates and fiber refuges we need to, you know, clean up Metro City. Don't tell Cyrus that I mentioned the Can You Dig It speech, because I don't want him to get mad at me about attaching him to this. I don't know, it's not going too bad, I don't guess. I don't know. New plan. Alright, well. For Night Champion Vintage, obviously. Alright. Well. Didn't clean up. I mean, we cleaned up a small portion. We cleaned up a little bit of our turf. It was our turf. And a little bit of Ashley Street. That's what we cleaned up. I'm Casey. Hello, Night Champion Vintage. This is what we do, getting together, hanging out, playing retro games, playing them on the original cartridges. Thursday nights, 10 Central, as you see there on the screen in front of you. Not only are we enjoying the original cartridge, also, there they are right there. Look at that. How about that? Original. Can't beat that. I mean, you probably can, but don't. Final fight this evening. Let's go back over here, and we're just gonna run through this again because we can. Shut up, Cody. God, Cody always shuts up. Guy, well, you can see Guy's not. Where's Guy? He's not on this game. Mike Haggar, okay. He's the mayor of the city. I mean, he knows what to clean up. God. It's almost never true. I think my goal for this one is to get back to Katana on this first game. Preferably first life, but I'm going to say first. No continues until I get to Katana for the first time. And then there's a trick to beating Katana. I feel like it might involve taking the swords away. I don't know. But we're not going to look past what we're doing now. Don't worry about that. Haggar smash! And Haggar did smash. He smashed so much. Listen here, Axel and Simons. Yeah. Okay. Relatively incident-free so far. I felt the need to say that out loud, because now there'll be an incident. It's okay. It's alright, we're not going to worry about it. Yeah. The important thing is when you find something that you think is really funny, you got to run it into the ground. It's the only way it stays funny, right? So I can stab that Cinnabite. But Andre the Giant rolls around with the biggest target in the game. Nothing. I do like that dude's nuclear waste themed raincoat. I guess I'm gonna say it is. You know what I'm talking about. You'll see him here in a second. That guy. Yeah, that's a different color than I was talking about a second ago. But that guy seems like a sweetheart. Two piece. Is that his name? Two piece. Yeah, 2-piece for him. Thrasher. You look like one of the Dreadnoks, but not one of the good ones. Oh, shut up. Just want to say for the record, I'm pretty good at not getting caught on fire. Marketable skill? No, but it's a skill. Don't get up. I told don't get up. Don't get up. Thrasher. If that is your real name. Alright. So now we are... I didn't see where we were. That's the particular raincoat I was talking about earlier. A slicker, if you will. You don't have to. I'm not sure how much I really enjoy a good beat 'em up. I do. I just do. Didn't always look like it, but I do. I'd like to shout out the soundtrack for this one. I feel like I need to look up more, like, who does the music, like that kind of stuff. Oh. There's a reverse inverted sit-out tombstone file driver? Gonzo bomb, maybe? Who among us doesn't love a good Gonzo bomb? Am I right? Mike Haggar is 6'8", and about 6 feet of it is arm. So why? When he's sitting here just swinging his arms, are people running up on him? I mean, if you're Andre the Giant, I get it. The important thing is that I completely whiffed that knife. Wouldn't want to hit him with it. That might hurt him. Oh, Billy. See? Rangy Mike Haggar. Mayor Rangy. No one called him that. Twice. Oh, dude. Coming off the rails a little bit there. I was trying to... Never mind. I was trying to get killed, apparently. Let's just go with that. Oh, I'm not going to meet my goal. Ah, get over there to the food. Get to the food. Get to the food. Get to the food. And the pile of knives. It's alright, though. We still got further on the... No! Did I just select Cody? Ah... I was looking over here at my stream manager. Oh, stupid Cody. Which, I mean, you know, his punches are great. He's not Mike Haggar. Although he has been playable in the Street Fighter game or 2 or 3, maybe. Is that right? Man, I think I'd be like that. Oh yeah, we just stabbing dudes now. Cody's a bit of a knife fighter. Still not the mayor, though. Still not, I mean... excuse me. Still, I mean, technically, yes, he is helping to clean up Metro City. With that hand speed. You dropping just to put a neon in there. Ooh, snapmare. Take that. Little meteor knee there. Ain't mad at that. Is that what that is? Yep. We've got an Andre coming up here in a second, don't we? I mean, he's just giant wearing bright purple. How am I supposed to see him when he shows up? It's not on me. Hey, Cody. Let's go knife fight. Joe didn't land either. Fight scene has a very Doc Savage quality to it, the movie. That is the definition of being damned with faint praise. I enjoy it, but I just really like Doc Savage. I went on a big Doc Savage kick last year. I picked up a bunch of books in the antique store. Just a fan. I'll hit somebody with it. Don't like that. Oh, we just carving people up. Yeah, I don't guess we're gonna get the Rob Zombie thing from Cody, are we? I'm sure it'll be okay. I'm Casey, Night Champion Vintage here. Final fight this evening on the Super Nintendo. As we wait to get snowed in. Luckily, I'm in a position where I could be snowed in. I don't have to take care of a few things today. Kiddo's gonna be out of school. We'll make it work. No, Casey, you can't go to work and you can't go out and do anything. Hand speed, let's go. And just for the purposes, not because I'm hitting it so fast, or I'm just, there's no turbo or anything going on here. It's just Cody has fast hands on this game. Okay. I do not know how to beat Katana. So, we're going to do what we do. Just try to punch fools. Or get sorted in the face. Okay. Hey, that did a thing. Okay, so he's going to charge at me whether he has the blades or not. I just need to get one. Alright, so if I'm beating on him... Was his power going from, you know what, I'm going to stick with Cody. I hate myself right now. It looked like his bar was slowly turning yellow when I was hitting him. And everybody else's bar is yellow. So I wonder, do I just need to hit him a few times and then I can just whip on him like anybody else? Or hopefully better than how I've been whooping on most people? I don't know where whooping on came from. Am I already down a man? Yep. No, you're not. Not that strong a knife fighter. Lars doesn't swim. There you go. There you go. You know, this is like the equivalent of low fighting, I feel like. I don't care. I will stand at the edge of the screen and block this dude because he's about 8 feet tall. I'm not going for the Sportsmanship Award. As evidenced by the fact that I'm just knocking out randos in a subway. Ooh, there's about a 9-piece for 2-piece. Or slash, rather. So then am I beating up the same guys so bad they turn invisible? And they just kind of come back? Like, is it the same slash every time? Also, I'm playing the game and really don't care. I can only imagine how you feel. A lot of this feels like I'm not touching you. Like I'm just waving my arms around, punching, and they're just walking into it. Very antagonistic, Cody. Good lord. Had a long day. It's been a day. But it's alright. Because of the name of getting here to hang out, play some games, and get snowed in. Come on, Aunt Dory. Some excellent fisticuffs. Is this where I'm about to get belly bumped by Andre if I'm not careful? Somewhere around here? Sure does feel like it. Got pieced up. Got pieced up. That's all it is. I do love a good meteor knee. What's up here before we do anything too respectable? Last credit. Last credit. You know what? Yeah. And I love me some Mike Haggar. Haggar. I keep doing it. I think I'm part of the problem. I saw that coming. Couldn't do anything about it. Nice. That 360 kick. I keep trying stuff. I'm gonna try getting killed on the subway train, so we're gonna be cool. Train stuff. I don't care if the damage or not. I saw you coming, and I got the first lick in. Didn't count, but I did it. Anybody want a peanut? I love Andre the Giant. I was wearing yesterday my Andre the Giant socks because those are a thing that I own. And they're stupid comfortable too. Unlike getting dumped on your neck by Andor the Giant. I just love the uppercut, like that hero uppercut, and 3 dudes go flying. It's very Adam West, and I mean that in the highest possible, in the most complimentary manner, I guess. It's my favorite Batman. I grew up watching the Adam West Batman, right? But I didn't realize that when I was watching it, I was really young, and so it was in syndication, and nobody really explained to me that it was from the 1960s. And I'm watching it in, like, 1985. Same thing with Spidey 67, that does whatever a spider can. Did not know for a very long time that was old. It was old then. It was old when I was a kid, and I'm old now. Within reason. Yeah. I threw a person at you, Andor the Giant. Andor the Tall Man. From Grenada, France. Had a feeling. No, what are we doing? Yeah. Alright. That's 2 game over. 2 game overs. 2 games over. We played twice. Hi, I'm Casey. Night Champion Vintage, hanging out here on a Thursday, doing the thing where we play video games, we hang out, we talk about it, playing them off of the original cartridges as well. Tonight, I think we're just going to stick with Final Fight. I love this game. I love this game. And we're going to take a break for a second. I'm going to stress out because I don't know. Do I go back to Mike Haggar? Or do I ride this Cody thing out? I don't know. It's absolutely something to think about. Think about hitting us up on the Blue Sky. Think about shooting an email our way too. What are you playing? Is there anything you'd like to see played? Again, I don't have everything that has ever been made, but I've got a decent library. You know, there's a couple little things in there. So reach out, say hello. We're going to take a little break. Be back in just a few minutes with more of Final Fight happening this evening right here on Night Champion Vintage.
The following is a paid presentation for OxyClean, brought to you by Orange Glow International. Imagine the incredible cleaning power that occurs when you combine nature's two purest and strongest elements. Introducing OxyClean, the all-in-one miracle cleaner, stain remover, and brightener that's powered by the air we breathe and activated by the water we drink. OxyClean removes grape juice, coffee, tea, red wine, and pet stains, and even removes iodine stains quickly and easily. OxyClean bubbles away stains caused by mold and mildew on bathroom tile, and even makes this old, discolored grout look like new again. It's a super concentrated laundry booster that whitens, brightens, and eliminates odors without the dangers of cleaning with chlorine bleach. OxyClean removes tough carpet stains and cleans deep down into the carpet pad, so stains and odors are gone forever. We've harnessed the natural cleaning power of oxygen and water and packed it into concentrated OxyClean crystals that clean, brighten, and deodorize all in one application. Better than any cleaning product you've ever tried, and we guarantee it.
If you've got a tough stain, just pull out the OxyClean and it'll go away.
We've tried it in just about every cleaning application you can imagine, and it works great.
OxyClean takes out stains that no other cleaners have taken out of my carpets.
I love OxyClean. Couldn't do laundry without it.
Welcome to the OxyClean Show with your host, Kara Cox.
If you're like me, you could probably use a little help around the house, especially when it comes to cleaning. So say hello to cleaning expert Billy Mays.
Hi, Kara. Thanks for having me. Hi, everybody.
And you're welcome, and I'm so glad you're here because you're going to introduce us all to the incredible new OxyClean cleaning system.
You better believe it.
So what makes OxyClean so different from typical household cleaners?
Well, first of all, these have all the chemicals, all the caustics, all the ammonia. See, if you have family members with allergies or sinus problems, you can't work in tight areas. In fact, some of them, it says you got to leave the room. See, OxyClean is powered by the air you breathe, and it's activated by the water that you and I drink. See, it's Mother Nature approved. It's Mother Nature's way of cleaning. See, we take the two most powerful forces in our universe, oxygen and water, and we combine them. See, we team them up with soda ash, which actually harnesses the power. So you unleash it with hot water. So it comes in a super concentrated crystal. See, you can make a little, or you can make a lot. Now, you put it into some hot water. See, powered by the air you breathe and activated by the water that you and I drink. Watch this. The best part of all, look at this. You can even hear the crackling. Look at it pulling oxygen out of the air.
Look at it bubble.
You better believe it. You know what? Forget the scrubbing bubbles. It's oxygen bubbles. The oxygen crystals are working. And you know what? There is no smell. Take a whiff of this. There is no smell.
Nothing.
See, you don't have to leave the room. See, it's the cleaner that works, so you don't have to.
All natural OxyClean releases oxygenated cleaning bubbles that penetrate deep into stained materials like carpeting and fabrics. The OxyClean bubbles actually seek out organic stains like grape juice, coffee, tea, red wine, and pet stains, changing their chemical composition and making them disappear like magic.
OxyClean is such a unique product. You can see it and hear it working. As you put the powder into the water, you can see it fizzing and you can hear it sort of bubbling and see it working. It takes out spots like nobody's business, and it's safe and it's very effective.
Now, red wine is a nightmare. Some people will not serve red wine in their house because the white or the light carpeting. Watch this. It'll stain it for good. See, OxyClean, no problem with red wine. You know what? Coffee, gravy, iodine. I want to tell you something. When you get a stain this bad on your carpeting, call a professional. Some professionals won't even touch it. But here's the problem. You can see what's on top, but underneath in your carpeting, see in the studio here, we could show you underneath. See, if it goes down into the padding, into the matting, it starts to breed bacteria. It starts to rot the padding. It starts to smell. See, OxyClean gets rid of that smell. Not only gets rid of the stain, but more importantly, gets rid of the odor. It doesn't mask it. Now watch this.
Okay,
this is what I like about it. Now, how about a little bigger stain here? Now, I want to say, this could be an old stain, a pet stain. You know, for the pets, it is a must. If you're training a little puppy, he'll never go back to that same spot. Watch this. Now, if all it did was take out that top layer, look at the magic, the power of oxygen. Look at this. It's taking out, but you know what?
It's just disappearing.
It's attacking it. See, all OxyClean is attack. The organic stains, the pet stains. You know what you do? I put a little bit extra in there.
I want to do my whole carpet with this. This is amazing.
Oh, you know what? But I want to show you what's more amazing.
Okay.
It takes it from the top, out of the padding, out of the matting. See, if all it did was take out that top layer, it's paid for itself. But OxyClean, it keeps working over and over again.
We can take like 10-year-old Kool-Aid stains out. When you mix up Oxy, it bubbles like an Alka-Seltzer, and that's when it's the strongest and the best to use it. You can just pour it right over a stain or spray it over a stain and let it set. It dissipates as it dries. Oxy dissipates, and so does the stain then.
I'd say one of the most frequently asked questions on my show has to do with the carpet spots. Either the kids spill Kool-Aid, or the dog used the bathroom, you name it. And if you use a product like OxyClean, you are almost assured of getting that spot out of there.
Watch this. The best part, take the squirt bottle, 1/8 of a scoop right into the squirt bottle. You're going to love this. Watch this. Here. Now with my fingers, I'm just going to pour a little bit on there. Look at it, take it out of there. You know what? I'm not even putting a lot on there. See, it's the cleaner that works, so you don't have to. What I'm going to do is just take a terry cloth towel, and look at this. It's like brand new.
You just saved someone a couple $100.
You know what? A lot more. You can use it everywhere. In fact, your carpeting, your upholstery, use it in your kitchen, your bathroom.
Laundry.
Laundry is one of the #1 uses. It has the power of bleach, but it's safe.
I do love OxyClean because it is an all-purpose cleaner that you can depend on. And if you've got a tough stain, just pull out the OxyClean and it'll go away.
Sometimes soaking is the solution. See, 1 pound of OxyClean will do 32 loads of laundry. 32 loads of laundry. Now, you can let things soak.
32? This is a lot lighter than my laundry soap.
Very convenient.
That's great.
It's power-packed. Powered by the air you breathe, activated by the water that you and I drink. This is Mother Nature's way of cleaning, the healthy way to clean. Now, I'm going to put a little bit into this aquarium. We're going to show you that you can soak things actually. Oh, look at this. Look at the oxygen bubbles being pulled out of the air. No fumes.
That's my favorite.
That's what I hate about bleach. The problem is, you open up this bottle of bleach, you want to leave the room.
Oh, yeah.
Could you imagine what it does to your clothing? Now, sometimes what you could do is this. You could soak things overnight. How about if you're a smoker, or you know a smoker? You know, smoking discolors everything, the shears. You know what? It makes them yellow. Bleach will even do this. If you soak a lot of whites in bleach, it'll yellow the material, rot the material. Watch this. Watch the power of Mother Nature. Watch this. It goes right into there. And look at this. My hands are in there. Immediately, the OxyClean, remember, it knows only one thing to do. Attack stains. Attack smells. That's all it does.
My husband is a softball player. Always gets
Are these his pants?
Yeah.
Was he safe when he slid into home? Oh, I got to tell you. You know, you take this. This will make your whites whiter. It'll make your brights brighter. Now, you could put this right into your washing machine, but we have this big aquarium out here. We're going to show you the power of oxygen. Now watch this. Now I'm going to make things worse. Now, I'm going to put some coffee, some gravy. Now, if you ever got a red socket with the whites, it ruined everything.
Oh, yeah.
It's a nightmare, but look at this. We're going to make things really bad. You tell me when to stop.
Oh, please.
No, I didn't hear you. I can't hear you.
Stop. Really? There's
How about
no
this?
way. No way I have
Fruit juice. Look at this.
Okay.
You know what? You always had that fruit juice. You know, all the sugar, it leaves a big stain. Now, I put almost a whole bottle of the iodine in here. Watch this. The power of bleach, but safe. OxyClean. It's like a white knight in shining armor. Right in your laundry. About a half a scoop. Watch this. Watch how the whites will get whiter. Watch how the brights get brighter. This is not magic. This is oxygen being pulled out of the air.
Wow.
You know, in your laundry, it takes a little bit longer because it goes through a cycle.
Sure.
But immediately, it's
look
gone.
at this. That's amazing.
But you know what? You want to see your husband's? Oh, he's gonna love you. Look at this. I got to tell you, it's white again. It's bright again.
You
Look
have
at that.
just saved a lot of my time.
You know what? And it doesn't hurt that material. Think about it. OxyClean saves you money because your clothing that you spend so much on lasts so much longer.
Before I used OxyClean, I used all sorts of laundry additives, bleach alternatives, bleach, all different sorts of things. I switched to Oxy because none of them really worked well enough for me. The Oxy does a great job. It gets all of my laundry stains out. It is not a harsh chemical. I love it.
Look at this. This is what the bleach did to your jeans. Look at this. It's safe. It is a natural cleaner, powered by the air you breathe, activated by the water that you and I drink.
Right.
Look at this. One load of laundry. It's making you money. How much money do you have invested in your laundry? Could be 20, 30, 40, a couple $100. But look at
And we're back. More of Night Champion Vintage. My name is Casey. Thursdays at 10, we hang out. We get together. We play some retro. We play old games. We play old video games. That's what we do. We can dress it up however, but we're playing old games. Playing them from the original cartridges. Generally original controllers. There in between, using new stuff to actually play the cartridges, because, well, that's just what we're doing. Yeah, so do say hello. Follow somewhere. Follow on Twitch. Follow on YouTube. Follow on Blue Sky. Follow on all three. You wanna do the Triple Crown. Nobody's gonna get mad at you if you do that. We are doing Final Fight this evening, and during the break, I pulled this up. I did some research. By that I mean I went to Wikipedia. And so Final Fight, the very first one, was released. It was an arcade game released in 1989. Of course, set in the Street Fighter universe, and primarily the bad guys they fight in the Final Fight games are the Mad Gear Gang. We've already seen a little bit of that. We have fought and been fought by some of the Mad Gear Gang. As of June of last year, I guess 2 years ago, last couple of years, it's sold over 3 million units. That sounds kind of lame. Units. That's the units part I don't like. Let's see. So the sequels, there were 2 sequels for the Super Nintendo. Final Fight 2 came out in 93. Final Fight 3 came out in 95. It's also called Final Fight Tough in Japan. The sequels were done specifically by Capcom for their consumer division. They didn't have arcade. Those games were arcade first, then became console games. Those are pretty much just made straight up for the console. So this is where the Final Fight where it gets kind of fun. So the original Final Fight for the Super Nintendo included Haggar and Cody, but didn't include Guy. Cult favorite folk hero Guy. Also didn't have the 2-player feature. Now, in 1992, there was a release called Final Fight Guy that had Guy, but not Cody, and did not have the 2-player feature. There's a parody that came out called Mighty Final Fight. There was a competitive 3D fighting game called Final Fight Revenge. Final Fight Streetwise came out in 2006. Final Fight Double Impact came out in 2010. And just on and on and on. Now, there hasn't been... I think it's right. There hasn't been a Final Fight game since 2010. So we just hit 15 years. Now, some of the characters in the game, because we mentioned earlier, they do take place in the Street Fighter universe. So a lot of those characters have shown up. That goes back to Street Fighter Alpha in 95. Guy and Sodom showed up in that one. Then Rolento was in Street Fighter Alpha 2, and so on and so on and so on. And some of these characters being in Street Fighter games means they've also popped up in a couple of the Marvel Capcom games too. And again, even though he's kind of the star of the game, he's the one that's on all the versions of it, Mike Haggar has never been a playable character in the Street Fighter games. Never happened. Has been in them, has done cameos, and there's a statue of Mike in one of the games. But as far as being able to get in there and mix it up with Mike Haggar, that has never happened. Hey, I know a game you can play where you can mix it up as Mike Haggar. You know what it is? Final Fight. Okay, who did the music for this game? Let's see. Let's see if we can pull this up here. I'm sure we can. Get your stats in. 46 years old. You know who else is a big strapping 46-year-old? I'm not built like Mike Haggar. All right. Let's see here. Yeah, no. No, I can see who directed the game. I can see. Well, Cody's last name is Travers, by the way. What happened? Oh, fun tidbit here. Robin Williams, he named his daughter Zelda after, named his son Cody after Cody. From which game? Final Fight. True story. As far as we know. I think that is true. Okay. Got a choice to make. Alright. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, pick a fighter. Hey, there you go. I didn't realize I had done that. Okay, well. I'm kind of proud of pick a fighter. Hey, there you go. It's improv, that's just what we do. The comedy stylings. Night Champion Vintage. Alright, Cody Travers. Let's punch dudes in the face. And kicks, where needed, throw some kicks, why not? You ever seen a movie called Orgasmo? The South Park guys did in, I don't know, 97, 8, 9, somewhere in there. I think it's after Cannibal the Musical. And one of the running jokes is basically someone doing karate, and when they strike their pose, they come out with Kyo. And for a second, Cody made the perfect Orgasmo karate sound. Sometimes I'm amusing myself. Orgasmo has one of the greatest theme songs ever in the history of film. I'm well aware of what I just said. And I don't believe in irony, so I do believe that that's one of the greatest movie songs ever. Sorry. In my head, I'm listening to the theme from Orgasmo now. Oh, that's going to be a problem. Love it if someone would cough up a knife right now. Not literally, I mean drop it. I don't need anybody coughing up knives. That sounds painful. Is it his quest for glory? Alright, quit giggling. You're getting punched in the face. Oh, they're just gonna one up? Cool. I will take that. Is it the way he fights every day? No, it's probably the Twitch stream. It's so late. I'm so sleepy. Go on, Thrasher. Here's your friend Mosh. Also, if you're getting like maybe every third reference I'm throwing out, you and I can be very good friends, and I'm worried about you. Catching me on fire, fellas. Hand speed, that's what it's all about. And kicks in the face. So you need to quit toying with dude and knock this man out. Knock this man out. Round one is clear. Round one is clear. Hey everybody, we beat round one. Nope, don't like that. Nope, nope, nope. Well, okay. I'm sitting here as I'm doing this, as I'm having a fight in this subway train. I've got this parody of Runaway Train running through my head. And it's horrible because I hate that song. I shouldn't say I hate that song. No, I should. I do. I hate that song. I hate Runaway Train. It's just not a good song. Give me a hug, I am Andre. I got your peanut. I love one of those knives, thank you. A big pile of knives that I can't grab. That's even better, right? That's what we need. Just put them anywhere and I just won't use them. Are my fists doing more damage than these knives? Because I just realized that. If that's true, that's kind of a bummer. I mean, good for my fists, but bad for knives. Sorry, Mike. I just really enjoy this hand speed. It's terrific hand speed. It's terrific bass. Already? I don't like splitting them like that. I really should have just jumped in there and started mashing, but... I mean, you're cleaning up Metro City, you know, things are just gonna go sideways every now and again. That's just what's up. Ooh, I just heard a 1-up. Is it every 100,000 points or just at 300? I don't know. That was nice. Do a lot of damage to a dude by throwing a dude and a dude into that dude. You know what I mean, dude? It's so funny because all you can just see is this big, huge arm. I mean, stop it. Form a line, boys. I'll take it. I'm so angry, I'm gonna smash these barrels. Really anticlimactic. Mess around with this barrel, you'll get killed like that. 'Cause you just gotta have a barrel. You're not barrel people, Cody. You never will be. That was pretty dope. Take that Elgato. Alright, again, I'm... Oh wait, never mind. It's not even where I thought we were. My favorite parts of the beat 'em up are when the literal things are happening that remind you why they call them beat 'em ups. Pretty deep, right? Yeah, I deserve to lose for that. I'm gonna stick with Cody. I don't know why. Don't know why. It's not going great. The Bay Area and back down. Yeah, I just knocked out Andre the Giant. What? A knee in the face. Well, let's just all jump in here now. How about that? Oh, that was a 1-up. I think. I just know whenever you hear a random happy sound and your score suddenly has a lot of zeros in it, you probably just leveled up, or 1-up, or something up. Yeah, I'm just gonna stand here and punch. I don't care. I can fly by instruments. Instruments. You use the artificial horizon, which is better than the actual horizon. Remember that night we were playing Final Fight? It was just a bunch of random-ass movie quotes. Great night. Snowstorm that night. Some mighty good knife fighting there, Cody. Okay. Okay. I didn't need that, but maybe there's points. I don't know. One more credit. Again, I was really expecting more of a Haggar-centric evening. I was also expecting to land a punch. But you know, these are rough all over. feel like I've done this before. Slash is giving me vibes of, if I were to say Konosuke Takeshita, it's the suit. Knocked him out of the air. Yeah. That's how you do that. Have a good nutritious meal while I'm cleaning up Metro City. That's impressive. It is. Take it out of the air. Don't like that. Well, we got back. That's about right. Well, you know, I think that really was our final fight. Yeah. No? No? Okay. Yeah, we're going to wrap it up here. Just because it's time to wrap it up. It's been a day, and I need to go and prepare to be snowed in. Prepare to upload this to YouTube. That's where all the on-demand stuff lives. We got 8 episodes. They look better as we go, too. I think we look great right now. I am biased. But yeah, link to the YouTube page. It's around here. You got Blue Sky. You got Gmail on the screen in front of you. Reach out. Say hello. Yeah, we'll do this again next Thursday, just like we do every Thursday, 10 Central, playing retro video games from the OG cartridges. My name is Casey, and this has been Night Champion Vintage. So, you know, bye.